Hey guys, Harry here and welcome to another Premier League predictions. Today we're looking at Newcastle United versus Chelsea FC. Two very different clubs in terms of form at the minute. Chelsea in second place and Newcastle dropping to 11th after their loss to Sunderland. Obviously Chelsea, being honest, have a lot more quality with the likes of Oscar Hazard, Mata and just general more quality than Newcastle. Although they do have Kabay in particular, who is a very, very good player. Now this match will take place on the 2nd of November at 12:45, so at the early kickoff on Saturday, and looks to be a very good game. Newcastle really need to win. They were playing well a few weeks ago, but now seem to be dropping form again. The main reasons for this is their very unexperienced defence, especially after injuries. Is it Taylor and Colaccini are injured at the minute, and that's leaving very young defenders out there, and they're just not being able to cope. As we can see, conceded third highest in the league, 16 goals, which is an awful lot after 9 games. To be fair, they have lots of attacking flair and pace with the likes of Ben Arthur and Remy, but Ben Arthur, he could have a fantastic game, cutting on his left foot, take lots of shots and score, and he could just have a shocking game. He hardly helps the team in terms of defence, and he's a fantastic player when he wants to be, but not always. And the weak substitutions and squad depth is where they're going to be let down further into the season. When it starts to get tough and the players are getting tired, there's not too many players that can come on and influence the game with Newcastle. That's where they can improve in the transfer window. But there's a bit of controversy over the way they transfer players, so we'll see how that happens with Joe Kinnear. Moving on to Chelsea, obviously playing very, very well in second place, and form is obviously very good under Jose Mourinho. Unbelievable to think a few weeks ago people were saying the club was in crisis. Fantastic at defending set pieces with obviously the experience of John Terry. He's shouting commands to the rest of defenders, and they're listening and defending very, very well. Under Mourinho, obviously very good at protecting the lead. He tends to put an extra defender on to help out instead of maybe putting an attacker on, which other managers do. Strong attacking threat with Oscar Hazard, Mata and Torres. Definitely not the strongest, but definitely incredibly creative. Mata hasn't been played in the last few weeks, well, to be honest, the whole season, and for me, I can understand why. Mourinho likes these fast players that are going to get past defenders and trap back. Mata, obviously fantastic player in terms of creativity, but he's not the fastest. He's not going to go past players often, and he won't trap back. Deadly counter-attacks, as we've seen in the last few weeks, with lots of pace with Eto'o in particular, Oscar and Hazard, and just a fantastic team at the minute. I'm going for 2-1 to Chelsea. Newcastle, I think they'll play well because they need to play well, get an early goal, but then Chelsea will come back into it, and with their lots of creative players, I'm sure they will score goals. So 2-1 to Chelsea, I'm predicted at St James's Park. Leave your comments saying what you think the score will be. Remember, this is my opinion, and yeah, hope you've enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you want and subscribe for more. Goodbye.